Hi everyone, it's August 10, 2021, and you're watching me, Nikki Yu, also known as Face Trader, for the Awesome 10X Global Market Update. It's a Tuesday. We're going to discuss the biggest moves last night. So, the biggest moves last night came from your Biden renewable initiatives. You could see that the biggest moves last night were mostly situated either the vaccines, Moderna BioNTech, or the renewable energy space, such as the fuel cell, FCEL, Clean Spark. You're seeing even the likes of Veldine LiDAR go up. And of course, these are all Moderna, BioNTech, NVAX, VXRT, all are vaccine related. Canon is blockchain related. So far, let's take a look at each one of them. Stocks have been moving up. We said last Friday, bulls are back. And right now, August 10, we are still seeing capitulation reversals all over the tape. So let's just take a look at it one by one. So you can see that cryptocurrencies in general have gone huge. For instance, Bit Digital is actually up 190% month to date, but actually this gone from $4 to $20. Bitfarms is actually up 100% from its lows, from about $3 to $7. You could see Canaan going 100% up from 5 to 10. Crypto Star for the month, but actually up around 50%. So most of your crypto names are actually very strong. The sector is strong. Could also see that the downtrodden Chinese stocks have also become stronger. People are actually bargain hunting these oversold names. We are seeing actually strength even on the likes of Beiki. Beiki rose 15%. Even your Tal and Edu up 10% last night, even if the regulation framework is not necessarily good for them. Notice the growth stocks, fierce move upward, Futu and Tiger up 8% respectively. Haidilao in Hong Kong rising 8% as well. You're seeing Nayuki Milk Tea up 6%. Could see Pintuotuo rising 6%. Meituan also rising 6%. Li-Ning 6%. Kingsoft 5%. Tencent rallying 5%. In fact, in Hong Kong right now, Tencent is already trading at $480. You're seeing in general Chinese stocks starting to move up. Let's also see some news bits happening. 3D Systems gaining nearly 10%. In particular, 3D Systems went from something like $24, now hitting $32. In after-hours trading, company reporting upside on their second quarter results driven by healthcare and industrial strength. This is translating a positive movement in the entire additive manufacturing sector, even if the stock involved is just one specific name. Also notice the huge movements in the casino sector. Take note, Scientific Games stock gains on a quarter two earnings beat led by 300% growth in the gaming business. DraftKings is buying up Golden Nugget. Golden Nugget GNOG up 50% last night. Penn National Gaming eyeing an MLB broadcasting deal for Barstool Sports. You're also seeing actually Fubo Gaming up 9% last night on positive earnings. Let's take a look on charts as well. So let's just take a look each one of them. Chinese stocks like Bilibili, take note here, 77, hitting $82. Looks to go as high as $100. That is an 18% upside for those who don't have Bilibili or Chinese stocks. Take a look. The oversold nature is giving a good risk-reward ratio here. Pintuotuo breaking above $90 last night, hitting $92.71. Although there's resistance here at 98 and 100, another resistance resides at 112. A lot of support is seen at 86 to 90. We are seeing potential movement on the upside and capitulation here with the volume intact. Chinese stocks like Nayuki, we are seeing this movement up 10% last night from about 950 hitting 1050. The first resistance is somewhere here at 1150 and 1250. Strong runs actually possible because of the oversold nature. Nayuki IPO is actually very high, and that's why it got sold down. But people are actually willing to buy milk tea as a secular trend for Chinese coffee lovers and milk tea lovers. A lot of Biden infrastructure movements. You can see QuantumScape, a strong rise last night. After being consolidating here about $22.50, the first movement up to 24. How high can QuantumScape go? As high as $32, and in fact, even as high as $41. That is a potential 100% move if this rallies from $21 all the way to $40 plus. So this is something worth taking a look at. Notice microvas has already gone up. We were saying batteries as a sector has been moving up, a beneficiary of the Biden initiative for the infrastructure progress. Let's read the Biden infrastructure. But notice these charts going from $8 now hitting $14. That's more than 50-60%. A move to $16 is almost 100% move for microvas holdings batteries. Freyr batteries also doing well. $8 here now trading at $12. Although there could be resistances here at $12. A continuation move to the $15 is not impossible. So movements is really positive in the sector itself. PDAC, also known as Life Cycle, this lithium recycling. You can see that PDAC rose from 950 to 1090. Although there's resistance at 12, we are seeing positive momentum on the upside. Again, take note here at FCEL, after topping here at $30 and dropping 80% consequentially, we're seeing fuel cell actually rising more than 15% last night, a resurging reversal move, $6 all the way to $7.20. That low is $6.30, a high of $7.50. We notice all the bulls are actually back in town for FCEL alternative energy companies. Ballard Power Alternative Energy rising from as low as $15 to a close of $16.50. We note that these can actually rally to 18 to 20. Upside is on the move up for Ballard Power Systems. Hot mining, so just as I was saying, cryptocurrencies have been on a roll since July 21. Notice this movement since the B-Word conference. From as low as less than $4, we're now hitting near 7 for Hot 8 mining. Same thing happening for BT Digital. So very strong movements as a sector. Let's read the news for all of them. Let's read this news about GNOG and DraftKings, the deal that made GNOG go 50% up last night. DraftKings is acquiring Golden Nugget Online Gaming in an all-stock deal valued at $1.56 billion. So let's read it together. DraftKings announcing they've entered a definitive agreement to acquire Golden Nugget Online Gaming. This is going to be an all-stock transaction with an implied valuation of approximately $1.56 billion. The acquisition enables DraftKings to leverage Golden Nugget's well-known brand, interactive gaming product experience, existing combined database of more than 5 million customers in connection with this acquisition. The parent company of DraftKings has also entered into a commercial agreement with Fertitta Entertainment, the parent company of the Houston Rockets, Golden Nugget LLC, and Landry's LLC, the leader in gaming, restaurant, hospitality, and sports entertainment industry. Our acquisition of Golden Nugget Online Gaming, a brand synonymous with iGaming and entertainment, will enhance our ability to instantly reach a broader consumer base, including Golden Nugget's loyal iGaming first customers. So we are seeing here acquire, take over, additional cross-sell opportunities, loyalty integrations. So we believe DraftKings is also one of the largest leading players in this burgeoning space of digital sports betting, online gaming. So it's a leverage between two companies. Tillman Fertitta, the chairman and CEO of GNOG. Okay, so DraftKings, let's see the all-stock acquisition here. Upon the terms of this merger on August 9, so that was yesterday, Golden Nugget Online Gaming stockholders are receiving a fixed ratio of 0.365 shares of new DraftKings common share for each share of Golden Nugget Online Gaming that they hold on their record. Tillman Fertitta owns 46% of equity in GNOG. He's going to be signing up with the board of DraftKings after this transaction. All right. So this is positive for DraftKings. Let's take a look at that chart today. DraftKings and GNOG, it's a merger in play. Lot of mergers happening. This is all stock transaction, similar to what happened with the Square transacting and an all stock transaction deal to buy out Afterpay. So the market in general was happy with the news. Notice that it actually is closing $52 with a slight drop here at 51, but still above these lows of 48 and lows of 41. We are seeing actually a potential uptrend happening for DraftKings as they solidify the best way to bet on online sports betting and digital gaming for the next 5 years or 10 years. Let's take a look on DraftKings. Maybe it can go to $60. A dip on $50 is good to enter. Also news, 3D Systems, right? So let's read the earnings results. It's open 10% later upward here at resistance. Let's see. Although there might be some selling pressure in 3D Systems, it still is good to actually read their earnings report tonight. Investor Relations, 3D Systems. All right. More than 30 years ago, 3D Systems brought 3D printing to the manufacturing industry. Today, as the leading additive manufacturing solutions company, it empowers manufacturers to create products, business models never before seen through transformed workflows, comprising plastic, metal, 3D printers, print materials, on-demand manufacturing services, and a portfolio of end-to-end manufacturing software. Each solution is powered by the expertise of the company's application engineers who collaborate with customers to transform manufacturing environments, addressing a variety of advanced applications for prototyping through production in markets such as aerospace, automotive, medical, dental, and consumer goods. Okay, let's read those earnings presentation reported last night. Let's go here. Investor presentation, 3D Systems. So they've got a new management team executing a transformation journey, full solution capabilities with focus on application-driven growth. New leader, new future. Dr. Jeffrey Graves is the presidency of 3D Systems, joining the company on May 26, 2020. He also served as president and CEO of C&D Technologies, also held leadership roles with Chemet Corporation, previously held a number of leadership roles and technical roles with GE, Rockwell Automation, Howmet Corporation. He served as CEO, President, and Director of MTS Systems, a global supplier of test, simulation, and measurement systems. Okay, so the purpose, we're the leaders in enabling additive manufacturing solutions for application in growing markets demanding high reliability products, and it is yielding results. These are our four-stage plan: strategic purpose, reorganize, restructure, divest, invest. The capability for mass customization, improve lead times, assembly consolidation, optimization, flexibility, weight reduction, precision parts. The manufacturing market is huge. The additive manufacturing estimate growth is 17%, CAGR reaching $37 billion in 2026. High focus to introduce new designs, business models, taking advantage of the manufacturing freedom. It is expected to actually have high growth verticals such as healthcare, automotive, durable goods, and aerospace, focused on this exploration and adoption. It is a full solution provider with hardware, full range of 3D printers, software with experts and customer innovation centers, management software tools, full service and support post-purchase. They also have a lot of global reach. They're now over 80% of customer base local. Innovation centers with US and Europe. Service experts are across 5 continents with 6 manufacturing locations around the globe. Product experience, they've got deep, diverse experience in production parts, applications, proven installation base, printing up to 500,000 production parts per day using 3D system solutions. So 35 years of additive manufacturing expertise. Let's take a look at that. Develop, validate, commercialize faster. We are shaping the future of additive manufacturing. Expansion of regenerative medicine and bioprinting technology development, breakthrough polymer materials development from production and applications. They're pioneering digital dentistry with thousands of dental professionals adopting their technology. They've got more than 1,000 patents over the last decade. They've got the world's largest, fastest metal 3D printer, and US Army Research selected 3D Systems to develop for them. Developing leading software for additive manufacturing with 3D Sprint and 3D Experts. Healthcare case studies, let's take a look at that. 3D Systems is assisting Veteran Affairs with establishing additive manufacturing production capabilities for medical devices, improving treatment for US veteran patients. Okay, so a lot of objectives, whether it's COVID-19 related manufacturing, establishing quality management systems, and so forth. Orthopedic, they're also utilizing holistic solutions to develop and commercialize a state-of-the-art total joint implants with engineered surface and optimized mechanical properties. Let's take a look. Industrial case study, investment casting. This is something that they're already doing, solving a challenge for limited geometric design options involving long, complex manufacturing cycling times. 3D Systems can provide that consistent performance, accuracy, and dimensional stability. So these are their expansions, the Colorado, high-speed fusion. These are the regenerative medicine. Through their bioprinting, they're able to address patient needs for organs and soft tissue development. This is an opportunity for bioprinting revenue and growth. They're acquiring Alavid as a developer of bioprinting solutions, bioprinters, biomaterials, bioinks, and specialized laboratory software. Positioning for them to leverage the technology we've developed for in vivo applications to meet laboratory needs on an expanded scale. They also acquired Additive Works. This is automating additive manufacturing print setup for workflow generation, reducing setup time, improving product yields. Highlights, okay, so very strong growth actually, and revenues have been growing 38%. This is actually from their first quarter. Let's take a look at their second quarter, which also got met with great numbers. Second quarter conference call. Let's just read through the results here. Second quarter revenue is now reflecting a double-digit growth on a consecutive quarter and year-over-year basis, $162 million. Adjusted for divestitures, revenue is 11% higher than the second quarter, reflecting acceleration beyond pre-pandemic. We are seeing strong gross margins, adjusted EBITDA margins, all right, financial positive cash flow of $13 million, ongoing investment for organic growth. They're also zero debt with an expectation to have cash hitting over $500 million following a close in many transactions where they sell remaining non-core assets. They're positioned for growth and profitability, strong, supportive, strategic investments. So in summary, let's just read the results. Dr. Jeffrey Graves said, "We are rapidly tightening the grip of the COVID pandemic. Virtually no visibility in the magnitude of duration of the impact on our company. It was a tumultuous environment, but we launched our four-phase transformation plan, reorganizing into healthcare industrial business units. Very positive on the second quarter performance. Further evidence of momentum, we are pleased to deliver 11% revenue growth, high cash flows, very good numbers. The summary of the results. Results reflect continued strength in healthcare and increase in demand from industrial customers as well. Revenue from healthcare increased 68% to $82.8 million. We also get an increase in medical applications as well as strong demand for dental materials. Industrial sales also increased 25% to $79.7 million, an increase of 50% when excluding the divestments on businesses in 2020 and 2021. A solid demand in both products and materials for industrial sales. Gross profit margin right now is also 42% compared to 31% in the same period last year. Strong gross profit margin outlook is also consistent with our guidance. 2021 is expected to be 40 and 44%. Good job for 3D Systems, although there might be some expectations that $32 will get some resistance. The movement is positive, and we actually assume that people who bought below 28 are still going to be willing to buy their 3D Systems and hold on to it with bias to buy further on dips, even at $30. Looks like this is on an uptrend, so we are seeing perhaps a movement of 3D Systems all the way to $40. Those who have 3D Systems, congratulations for a good job, well done. Good earnings. There's also a lot of good numbers last night. Butterfly Network, you're seeing the first movement on the upside, 12%. It's earnings related. Also, Rewalk Robotics, earnings related, a jump of about 10% last night, here about 1 point. It's now closing 157 from a low of 142. What do you want to read? Butterfly Network or Rewalk? So let's just read it fast. Butterfly Network second quarter earnings. So we are seeing in general a lot of bullishness in results, and people are actually adding more on their position since it's very oversold right now. Butterfly Network. Let's read this together. CEO earnings call transcript. All right. Okay, I can't read it. Let's see. What can I read here? Seeking Alpha Business. Okay, let's just read the Business Wire. Strong revenue growth driven by broad customer adoption, a gross margin of 50% for Butterfly Network, an innovative digital health company working to democratize medical imaging, enabling global health equity. Reported revenue is $16 million compared to $11 million last quarter, 2020. Gross profit is $8 million. Good job. Butterfly IQ Plus received medical device license in Canada, including a new machine learning tool. Launching three new devices, 3 new obstetrics and gynecology solutions for Butterfly IQ Plus. As we continue the journey as a public company, our expansion in U.S. international markets reflect a broad interest in Butterfly across a variety of use cases and settings. We make it possible to democratize imaging, more informed decision-making at the point of care. Second quarter revenue rose 40%, product revenue increased 30%, subscription revenue increased 94%. Gross profit is now $8 million. Yeah, so we can see that cash is still $500 million. Let's take a look at their expansion. Launching new tools for fetal healthcare, supplementing maternal and fetal healthcare delivery, providing additional clarity earlier and more often at the point of care. They established partnership with Chindex Medical. This is a leading medical device distributor in Hong Kong to establish a footprint in the Hong Kong region. Lewis Katz School of Medicine at Temple University is distributing Butterfly IQ Plus to all of their first-year medical students at their white coat ceremony on August 16, 2021. Good job for Butterfly Network. Just from the chart per se, Butterfly Network is getting a lift here on the earnings front. And wait up, Butterfly Network. First resistance at $15, but we are seeing a potential range action here with a lot of buyers here at 10-11 following the earnings results. So you want to actually read earnings results to enable you to trade these ranges effectively. Rewalk Robotics, let's just read through it. Rewalk Robotics, more than walking, good numbers last night as well. Let's just read this second quarter results. This is the commercial bionic walking way. Okay, so second quarter revenue of $1.4 million. This is the fourth consecutive quarter-over-quarter growth. Gross margin is 51%. So quite similar. Butterfly and Rewalk Robotics are mostly on the healthcare medical device solutions. Okay, so you're seeing for this one, they both have a lot of cash. Rewalk has $60 million on hand. Rewalk Robotics is now trading at just less than 100 million market cap. Let me just take a look at that. So notice Rewalk Robotics market cap 72 million, but they have $60 million in cash, no debt. So technically, you're just paying $10 million, very cheap on Rewalk Robotics. Let's also take a look at Butterfly Network. Market cap. So they've got market. This one is more expensive here, about $2 billion. So this might have just a 40-50% range resistance for Butterfly Network. So these are small companies, but you'll notice that they are still rangeable and tradable. There's a lot of earnings related news. So this Tuesday, I think you're going to expect Agora later on. This Thursday is about Disney. You've got a lot of movements last night on a lot of LiDAR companies. Velodyne LiDAR hitting 11%. Laser hitting about 5% last night. Earnings coming out soon this week. Thursday for Laser. Velodyne LiDAR, I haven't read the earnings, but looks like people are willing to actually buy it even after earnings. A strong movement on $8. So in general, I'd say that we are in a bullish zone for the market. And yeah. So I'll just share to you a few things on my buy list for tonight. Still holding on to my Heidi Lau, still holding on to Under Armour, Alibaba. You're noticing we're just keeping our winners here. CRISPR, Sunrun, very strong. Beyond Meat, the news is Impossible Foods is looking to anticipate an IPO, which translated very well for Beyond Meat. Shopify, still a keeper. Disney, Square, Solar Edge, Expedia. I'm buying and keeping Shake Shack, Salesforce, Roku, Bilibili, Qualcomm, Wynn Resorts, Agora, Ubisoft, Envite, Ford, Electronic Arts. I still have Adidas. You'll see that my buying area tonight is mostly in the additional buys on Intellia Therapeutics, Futu. I'm wanting to enter some renewable energy names. So Plug Power, ChargePoint, QuantumScape, Laser, Ballard, CleanSpark, Velodyne LiDAR, FCEL. Let's take a look on this Biden infrastructure bill to have the infrastructure plan, which actually sent all of your charging stations very strong. Let's read this. Announcing the support. Infrastructure is on track as the bipartisan Senate coalition grows. Okay, so this was the major mover for all your renewable energy stocks. After weeks of fits, starts, and delays, the Senate's on track to give final approval to this $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure plan. Republicans and Democrats are prepared to lift the first phase of proposals of Joe Biden's rebuilding agenda to passage. Final votes are expected 11 a.m. Tuesday. It will then go to the House. All told, some 70 senators are poised to carry an approval of this passage, a potential robust tally, tapping billions for new spending for the states to show voters back home that they can deliver. It's first time Senate has come together for such a package. This is a $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure plan. Take note, after this, there's a $3.5 trillion plan. And so the Democrats are all spending on roads, bridges, broadband internet, pipes, public works. So a sizable number of businesses are backing up this package, and we're getting it right for the American people. So in this $3.5 trillion package, it will be paid for by higher tax rates for corporations and the wealthy, funded by repurposing other money, some spending cuts, revenue streams for future economic growth. All right, so this is sending the entire electric stocks actually to the moon. Let's read this. Biden's infrastructure plan would challenge investors to crack the public-private riddle. So if passed, this means that the U.S. Congress will invest billions of dollars in low-risk deals to repair the nation's roads, bridges, airports. Actually, this is very positive for all your solar companies and renewable energy companies, which is why I've been adding a lot of alternative energy into my positions. Just want you to see all the spectacular movements in the charts. Let's repeat that movement. These are the most blockbuster charts. Wait up, where's that? Okay, blockbuster charts. Yes, QuantumScape. You see ChargePoint, of course, a huge beneficiary. So notice there was a strong consolidation here, a higher low here at 23.50. Even here at 25.26, we do expect ChargePoint to hit $30. So a quick win here. Any dips on a ChargePoint is a potential buy. It's a positive movement on the entire charging stations, whether that be with EVgo, which is still oversold here. Notice from about $9 rallying to $11. We do think it goes back to about $12 to $13. EVgo, charging stations, even Blink is rallying on this news, but we prefer to buy ChargePoint instead. Of course, all your Clean Spark. Notice this movement, Clean Spark rallying on the eve of those infrastructure bill. We see a resistance here on Clean Spark at $17, but definitely this is a tradable range from $12 to a high of $18 to $20. You can consider movements of buying more here at $15.16 for Clean Spark tonight. So Plug Power, FCEL, a lift on that movement. We are getting more bulls. Does that mean solar companies are on the rise? Yes. In general, all of them are on the rise. Canadian Solar reports earnings this Thursday. First Solar, take note, nearing highs of 93, looking to actually hit $100 soon. Sunrun doing well last night, 51. We do expect it to hit 56 and 62. Sun Power, you're seeing that strength here, $23, trading range with 27 and 30. In general, you have a lot of movements. Serens was on the upside. Very good earnings report last night as well. So you've got a lot of ability to make money with a lot of 40-50% ranges in this type of market. Notice after space, Virgin Galactic reported good numbers last week on August 5. Continuous run up, now trading at $36. Although there's a resistance here at 41 initially, that is still a 30% range bound move for Virgin Galactic. Okay, so that's also positive happening on aerospace, Astra. You've got generally a lot of sectors doing well. So have a good August, all of you. And there's no such thing as ghost month in the USA. Make money while sleeping and also investing in globally awesome 10x companies. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.